Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the campus of Beverly High School as we get started for another season of girls basketball. It'll be the Beverly Panthers taking on the Swampscott Big Blue. And already the season has started. Beverly faced Winthrop already and dropped their first one, 44-38. The big news, obviously, for the girls this season is Alissa Moreland out for the year with a torn ACL. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to change the dynamic of everything here. And as we said before, drop that first one. It's going to be interesting to see the building blocks and how they're going to attack everything offensively and after that. But obviously, plenty of people still ready to contribute on this team. Haley Anderson was a big part of the attack last year, and she's back. Most of the team is returning too. The offense already runs through Sabrina Beaudry, and she's back this year as well. So with most of the team returning, it shouldn't look too different from last year. They're going to miss the presence of Alissa down low, but probably going to be a shooting-based team. We saw that a lot last year. Brooke Bakey going to get a lot more time this year. She could hit threes from the outside a lot. We're about 7 minutes from game time here. We'll give you the starting lineups. So obviously the season last year ending in the tournament, and a big talking part of last year, especially with a young team, was consistency. And they could show highlights where they could be like a really good team. And last year before the season ended in the tournament, they made it rain on Everett, especially with the shooting from the outside. So it'll be interesting to see what the Beverly girls can do this season, especially everyone, especially with the returning players. Okay. All right. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're back on here. We're about 4.5 from game time here. And, Substantial, it's going to hurt without Alissa, but he is inheriting a roster that has, for the most part, is intact other than her. Just about everyone here has had playing time. Talk about some of the newcomers here, though. Sophia Hemsey, someone we didn't see a lot of last year. Kylee McCarthy we also saw last year. She'll probably get a lot more playing time. Grace Coughlin, Angelina Mazzone, some of the newcomers as I'm looking here on the roster. So it's interesting to see who's going to get playing time now. So the road for Beverly after this one will be Saugus, and then they have that Christmas time tournament coming up after that. You can see it on your screen right there. So Saugus and then Bishop Fenwick, and then after that in January it'll be Danvers. Yeah. So some of the talking points we talked about already about consistency. One of the other things we looked for a lot last year is the need to hear the need for a third scorer to appear. A lot of time it would be Alissa and Kylee. Without Alissa now, we're going to see the emergence of two other people. Brooke off the bench would come along a lot, and she could make it rain with three sometimes. I remember one time in that tournament game, like we mentioned before against Everett, she came off and she hit about 4 of 5 within the first 3.5 minutes. So she should see her shooting a lot more. And as we mentioned, probably much more of a shooting-based attack from Beverly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Handicap Lodge Fieldhouse. Tonight's matchup is between the Big Blue of Swampscott and your Beverly Panthers. And now the starting lineups for Swampscott, led by head coach Kylee Leonard, number 4, Grace Grant, number 5, Sophie Grant, number 11, Amy Watts, number 15, Rosa, and number 24, Dennis Fraser. And now the starting lineups for your Beverly Panthers, led by assistant coach Sensational and head coach Sensational. Let's give it up for number 15, Kylee McCarthy. Number 3, Haley Anderson.
As we mentioned before, we saw a lot of Kylee McCarthy off the bench last year, and she's getting a starting nod here today. Haley Anderson, of course, big part of last year's team. Tia Bernard also is a big part of last year's team. She's been here for a while. And there's Brooke Bakey rounding out the lineup.
Our national colors, we have Cadet Sergeant Danny, Left Rifle Cadet Private First Class Simeon, Right Rifle Cadet Staff Sergeant Shimon.
like to give a shout out there to the Beverly ROTC and Chief Warrant Officer who runs a great program here at Beverly High, that ROTC program. They do a great job with the Color Guard and National Anthem as always. And with that, the Beverly huddle breaks, and we're just about ready to get things underway here. First home game of the season for the Beverly girls up against Swampscott tonight. And Tia Bernard will take the tip for Beverly. And with that, we are off. Swampscott wins the tip. Inside, nice pass, and Swampscott begins the scoring off 2-0 right now. A press to start things out. We saw Beverly have a few problems with that last year. We talked about that consistency. And there's Haley for three, and she has it. Probably what Haley does best right there. She shoots the three. Going to be a big aspect to what Beverly needs to do this season. Swampscott answers with a three of their own. Tia inbounds to Kylee. And a travel. So we saw Beverly have some problems with the press at times last year. We talked about that consistency things, and sometimes when things would go off the rail, it happened a lot against the press, turnovers, and they're going to have to minimize those mistakes on a foul there. So that's a foul on the act of shooting. We're going to get our first trip to the line tonight. And after she makes them both, 7-3 now Swampscott. Let's see if Beverly can deal with the press a little bit better that time. And a jump ball. So Beverly will maintain possession on that jump ball. Tia inbounds it to Haley. Thought she'd go for Brooke there across the court, but didn't for a sec. Now ready to slow it down. Now she goes across to Brooke. Brooke for three. And she gets it. Off the backboard. Probably not how you draw it up, but it counts anyway. 7-6. So the two big three-point shooters for Beverly already cashing in on their early attempts. Swampscott answers with three of their own, but that's going to be airballed. And has it tipped away by Tia, and Beverly gets the ball back. Pushing up court. Kylee has it. Brooke. And now Sabrina's going to slow things down. Haley from three. She gets it. Beverly hot from behind the arc right away. Swampscott answers with three and airballs it again. Brookie has the rebound. Sabrina goes all the way down and draws a foul. So right away showing itself what we talked about, the Beverly offense probably going to be a lot more shooting based than it ever used to be last year. And they've cashed in early here on their opportunities. The inbound is tipped away. And it'll be Swampscott's ball now. So a missed opportunity there for the Panthers. Swampscott inside and gets it. That's been Swampscott's pretty much all of their points of success so far on the inside. Haley from 3 again, not this time. Swampscott pushing it anyway. Numbers were not on her side, but she gets it to go.
2 points,
And Sabrina breaks the press, goes all the way down, but can't get the layup. It was out of bounds. It'll be Swampscott ball. 5:12 to go, 11-9 Swampscott right now. Inside again, good ball movement by Swampscott, but she can't get the bucket to go. Tia grabs the rebound. All the way to Haley. Layup. Off the mark. So far, Beverly not able to cash in on their layup opportunities, and she's going to draw a foul. So having some technical difficulties again. It is 11-9 Swampscott right now. And they're going to call a reaching foul there on Kylee. I had a good angle at that. I thought it was clean, but the ref disagreed. And there we go. Got the scoreboard back up and running on your television broadcast right there. 11-9 our score. 4:30 to go. Haley thought about the 3, but she stops. Now it's out to Brooke. Haley again fakes the 3, trying to do something down low, and she's going to have it swatted out of bounds. Haley, a long 3. Got it to go. She is 3 of 4 from the 3-point line tonight. Well, they're calling it just a 2. From what I see here as I look up, now Tia's going to shoot a 3. Too strong there, though. And a foul called on number 4 on Swampscott. Must have grazed her with an elbow or something. Not often you see that happen when it's not a charge. So don't actually know what happened there. Haley tried another 3, but not that time. Set up by Kylee trying to get down low and draw the defense away, and it worked a bit, but can't get them all to go down. But that's the kind of stuff Beverly's going to have to do to create shots. There's a 3 from Swampscott, though.
He also 3.
Down inside. Tatia gets the foul. And Beverly will go to the line for the first time this evening.
Tia Bernard at the line, shooting 2.
So makes the first one 14-12. And without Alissa, we're probably not going to see as much as a down-low presence from Beverly. So when they do get to the line, it's going to be very important that they can make these opportunities count. So you can't get the second one to go. 14-12 the score. Swampscott puts up a long shot, not going to go. And Swampscott's going to maintain possession. As he said, Brooke was the last one to touch that. I thought after it went off Brooke's hands, it might have got off a Swampscott player. Brooke clearly agreed, showing her hands up like that. Swampscott. And bucket goes. Shot clock was down inside 10, but Swampscott was able to get the kind of shot they wanted. They were going to go, and it's 16-12. And that's a foul called, a travel called on Sydney Anderson, who checked into the game, replacing Kylee. Free from Swampscott, no good, but they get the rebound in the bucket. Sophia Hemsey will check in the game, replacing Brooke Bakey. Another one of those new faces that we talked about.
Sophia Hemsey at the line, shooting 2.
And she's going to get some early action right away as she's at the free throw line, my bad. They've hit so many threes and shot so many threes, I'm used to saying that. And she gets them both. Cold off the bench, and she gets both of them to go. 18-14. Swampscott's still out in front. Under a minute and a half to go. Swampscott looking for a hole, trying to get inside. That's been most of their success tonight. Driving against Sydney. Good defense by Sydney. She can't get a good look and doesn't get it to go, but then loses the ball. Swampscott has it back. Long three. Got it. Foul called there on Tia Bernard. Well, after that good play by Sydney down low on the defense, things unraveling a bit for the last 30 seconds there for Beverly. Let's see if they can have another good defensive series right here. And that ball goes out of bounds off Swampscott. Beverly got it back. Good stop there. 38 seconds left. Tia thought about it, now down low. To Sophia, who's going to draw another foul. And since coming into the game, Sophia has been the inside presence that Beverly is going to need this year. She's going to the line again for the second time already.
Sophia has the line, shooting 2.
Didn't want to say anything after she made the third. I didn't want to jinx her. She's a perfect 4 for 4 right now. Shot clock is dead. Inside, that was forced a bit. Good defensive stand by Beverly. 12 seconds left. See if they can get off a shot. Sabrina taking it all the way down, and turns it over. 4 seconds left. Swampscott trying to get off a shot. That's not going to work, and that's going to bring the first quarter to an end with Swampscott leading 21-16. And a few talking points, a few things that we saw right away. Beverly right off the gate, aggressive from the three-point line, and they made it happen. Haley's already hit 3 of them. Brooke hit 1 as well. A lot more of a shooting-based team. Sophia came into the game able to be a presence down low. She drew 2 fouls and went 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Right now, Swampscott 5 team fouls, Beverly 4. That'll be something to keep an eye on. And Beverly had a few problems with the press, as we saw last year. Swampscott was able to force some mistakes, but overall they dealt with it a lot better than sometimes than we had seen them do last year. Sometimes it would make them unravel, but hasn't been a problem. They were able to beat it a few times and even get some easy looks as well. Ready to start the second quarter. Let's see what Stanchel told him, if he'll correct some of the things we talked about. See what he has them do. Right now it's Haley, Sydney, Tia, Sabrina, and Sophia staying in the game. That was a great defensive series by Beverly. Sydney stayed with her man the entire time. Sabrina from 3, Tia went up to get it and drew the foul. So Tia Bernard from the line. Can't get the first to go, but Beverly is in the bonus now. Very good since it's the very beginning of the second quarter and they're already in the bonus. So far getting the fouls and getting to the free throw line, not a problem. Good defense, good offensive series there by Swampscott. She gets one to go and it's 23-16. Sydney for 3, not going to go. Gets her own rebound, but then has it squared out of her hands. Swampscott from 3, no good. Haley brings it down. When Swampscott has tried to answer the Beverly threes, it has not gone well, very much to their detriment. Ball nearly got away from Tia. Sophia was able to grab it on a foul. That's going to bring Sophia to the line. With 6:38 to go, Beverly approaching that double bonus. And he said it was not in the act of shooting. Maybe he thought Sophia was still in the act of regaining the ball, but it looked from here that she was going up to try and attempt a putback. They have, so even after the timeout, they have Sophia shooting a 1-on-1 still. My producer agrees with me. I just heard him through my intercom. We believe that she was in the act of shooting on that. So far in this quarter, Beverly has played very good team defense, and Tia gets up and blocks that shot. Got a very... We're going to have a clock issue right here. That's why they stop play. Yeah. No. The shot clock did not start right away. That's why they stopped play. Tia is going to inbounds it. And Sabrina at the top of the key trying to run the offense. A zone look from Swampscott. Haley, a three. And you can't give her that much space or she will make you pay. That's what can happen sometimes when you play zone. You play off like that. And she gave Haley way too much room, and Haley made her pay. 23-19. That's the first points so far this second quarter for Beverly. But in turn, Swampscott only has 2 points of their own. So the defense on both sides has stepped it up. Inside, Kylee gets a hand on that, and a foul is going to get called. Inside, denied again by Beverly, and denied again. So far without Alissa, they are still playing good physical team defense. It's been no cakewalk for Swampscott here in this second quarter. Yep. Struggle for the ball, and it's going to end up a travel. Called against Sophia. Swampscott will get the ball back. Ball was swatted away, so the last one to touch it, Beverly. Swampscott maintains possession. But they're having trouble getting their offense going. Full contact there. Good no call, though. Shot clock about to expire, and Swampscott can't get anything even close to a look. Amazing, amazing team defense going on right now in this second quarter by Beverly. They have denied just about everything Swampscott has tried. Haley from three, not that time. You're going to have to find a little more offense right now, though. Here in the second quarter, it's been Haley shooting those threes, and that's about it. But if they're going to play defense like this, they are going to be able to hang around in this game. Excellent defense again, and a travel. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's hard to keep an eye on everything, but I believe it's been about 3 minutes of game time since Swampscott has scored a basket. Beverly's offense has got to capitalize on this. But a misfire again, and Swampscott will get the ball back. for three. Well, Swampscott decided the hell with it, and we'll just take a deep three, and they were able to get that one to go, 26-19. Now with all those stops, it really becomes paramount that Beverly answers with something. And it was a good drive inside, but she couldn't finish it off. Swampscott down the floor, stolen. What a play by Tia. Inside, foul. And that's Sophia down low again, drawing another foul. So in the act of shooting, she'll get 2 shots here at the free throw line. And you know, we talk about Alissa being out. Only the second game of the season, is still looking for people to fill that void. And obviously you can't really fill it completely, but they're going to need an inside presence. And right now, Sophia has been it. And she's making her free throws too. 6 of 7, by the way, for Sophia tonight on the free throw line. 26-21. That was a much needed points by Beverly. And again, Beverly gets a defensive stop. To go. Let's see if Beaudry can direct something to happen here. That goes off Sophia's hands, but she's able to corral it and keep it in bounds and keep this possession alive. Try to go down low. Kicks it out to Brooke. Not going to get it. Haley grabs the rebound, but then loses it. It's just been a few miscues here by the Beverly offense, but for the most part, it seemed like good execution there. Swampscott gets a layup finally. Their first points at about 5 minutes of game clock. They hit that three, but they've been nothing easy. Sabrina tried to go down, then denied, airballed, grabbed by Tia. But she stepped out of bounds. And the ball will go back to Swampscott. Swampscott again look like they're having trouble trying to get inside. Oh, but she faked the shot. She got it a bite, came inside, couldn't get it to go though. They'll maintain possession for now. Yep. Nope. And Beverly gets the possession on the jump ball. So another stop by the Beverly defense. Sabrina tried to take it by herself. She's done that a few times tonight, but she just can't finish. But as it kicked away again out of bounds. Still Swampscott ball. About a minute and a half left to go in this second quarter. And you know, without Alissa, it's going to be tough, and they're gonna have to adjust. But right now, the Beverly defense looks fine. I mean, they've denied just about everything inside for Swampscott. They're going to have to figure things out on offense. They're misfiring a little bit, turnovers, some unforced errors. But right now the defense has showed up in a big way. 28-21 still, though. Swampscott out in front. And that's a little step back three with number 4 made for Swampscott. It's actually looming pretty large right now. They were doing absolutely nothing on offense. And that's about the only big bucket they've had. But it's kept this lead about what it was to start this first quarter, is basically just that 1-3 from Swampscott. So action resumes again. It's the Big Blues ball. Trying to get something working, but it's not going to happen again for Swampscott. Don't really know where she was throwing it, but Sabrina has it taken away. Swampscott's going to get an easy layup right there, and it's 30-21. Their offensive misfire for the Panthers. Under a minute to go now. Would really like some points before this quarter goes underway. As well as they played on defense, they still have a 9-point deficit. If you can trim that down, Brooke, I mean, Sabrina tried a 3 there, but it was not a great look. Sensational defense right there, but can't get the rebound, and a foul called. So Swampscott is in the bonus right now, and they're going to the line for the first time here in the second quarter. Can't get it through. Tia grabs the rebound. Now to Kylee. A lot of contact there. Surprised there was no call. Haley thought about it. 2 seconds left. She puts up a shot. In and out. And that is going to end the first half of play, with Swampscott still up 30-21. Give you a quick summary here of what we saw, talking points before we go to the half. Sensational team defense by the Panthers in that second quarter, but a few miscues offensively, and they just couldn't get things to go, couldn't take advantage as what they would like. But, I mean, without Alissa still, that defense was good. They're going to have to figure things out offensively, and they're going to the break right now trailing 30-21. They're going to have to minimize those mistakes, though. If they're going to play defense like that, they can hang around. I'm Dominic Lorenzano. We'll get the second half out to you in just a few minutes.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
Listen.
All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize,
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize,
Unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
Suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just...
Listen.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary results in human culture. Dreams come from inspiration. Inspiration comes from an idea. And ideas come from creativity. We believe in raising up a new generation of creative minds. And it all starts with you. Help sponsor the award-winning Beverly High School Media Program so the students can have the resources they need to make dreams happen.
All right, and if you're just tuning in, welcome. I am Dominic Lorenzano. We're about to get you back out here for the second half of Swampscott versus Beverly. Right now, Swampscott out in front, 30-21. Second quarter of a story basically of great team defense by the Panthers, but some miscues on offense, and avoided them for taking full advantage of that great team defense and gave the Big Blue the ability to keep this lead at what it is. And actually, just before we got on, Stanchel walked by and I yelled out at him, "Your defense is sensational." He just looked up and he goes, "I know it. What can you do?" It's got to be his sentiments right now. But, I mean, the thing to do is, for the most part, basically all Swampscott's buckets, apart from a step-back three, were off turnovers. Beverly turnovers, they had two buckets, 4 points. They scored only 9 points in that second quarter, and 4 of them off turnovers. Then, as we said, they had that one step-back three. So when they actually set up their offense, passing, trying to make things happen, they got only 2 points in that entire second quarter. So it's one thing that Beverly can hang their hat on right now is just how sensational that defense played. They're going to have to try and find some rhythm on offense, and they're going to have to minimize the mistakes. So the shooting from the outside has been most of the points for Beverly. Sabrina has gone and taken it to the bucket a few times, but she just cannot seem to finish. And right away, as we just talked about, that defense coming up big, Tia stuffs that one. Try to go inside and then kick it back out to Tia. It went off a couple of Swampscott hands and went out of bounds. Kylee on the inbounds to Tia. To Sabrina. Stop, shoots, a 2, and it's good. 30-23. Sabrina gets on the board with some points. Haley Anderson leading the scoring right now at 11. There's a 3 from Swampscott, no good. Airballed, what a save, but right into the hands of Tia Bernard. All the way down the floor, gets it to Haley, but they no longer have a numbers advantage, so they'll slow it down. Inside the Tia. I thought she had a good look there. Gave it back up and gets a good look again. I was saying to myself after she gave that ball back to Sabrina, oh no. But it works out great for the Panthers, and it's 30-25 now. Swampscott nearly gave that ball away, but they're able to keep possession right there. Beverly still very tight on their coverage. Great switch there. Looking for room to try and get inside. There's none there. There's a scramble for the ball. Jump ball. I believe it's going to go. They're going to say it's Beverly ball. And another stop by the Panthers defense. And a timeout called. He's pointing at Swampscott, who called the timeout. Well, right away, again, not long into this quarter, and the defense is basically picking up where it left off last quarter. Offense looking a lot better, 30-25. 2 baskets right out the gate for the Panthers, and they're right back in this game. Obviously, they're getting the ball after this break. Stanchel talking to them right now. Let's see if they can draw something up for themselves on offense. So before we get back underway, as we said, Haley led the scoring with 11. Right behind her, Sophia Hemsey, who got to the line 3 times. She had 6 points. Tia a point after that, and Brooke hit that outside 3 as well. And that's been the scoring so far for the Panthers. Ready to get back underway. Tia on the inbounds pass. She gives it to Kylee McCarthy, who's back out on the floor. Tia, good move, but she can't finish. Gets her own rebound, though, and kicks it out to Haley. Kylee thought about going inside, but nothing there. Had that ball swatted away, and Beverly maintains possession. Nine seconds to go on the shot clock right now. They're going to have to get something off quickly. Sabrina to Tia from way outside, and then that's not going to go. Thought Sabrina might take that there, but she thought Tia had a better look. We talk about outside shooting, probably going to be a big part of the offensive attack for the Panthers. I have not seen that in a big part of Tia's game so far, but she has been an inside presence in this game. Swampscott denied again on another offensive possession. Kylee outside, nothing there. Brooke from outside, too strong. And she gets upended as they both go for the ball. Yeah. Luckily, she was able to get up. That looked actually pretty bad, but she was able to get up right away. Just both going for the ball, and as she jumped up, kind of hit her leg right up against Brooke and flipped her around. Inside, Swampscott, nothing is coming easy, but they get the rebound back and a put up. That's their first points of this quarter, and it's 32-25 now. Oh, nice shot from Kylee. Little spot-up jumper for two, 32-27. 13 points on the game now for Kylee. As you would expect, leading the scoring for the Panthers so far tonight. Trying to make something happen inside, but there's nothing there. But they can't maintain possession when they try to get that rebound, and Swampscott will get the ball. Rebounding definitely been an issue in this game for Beverly. Another thing they're going to miss about Alissa Moreland, always big on those rebounds. She could get triple doubles with rebounds and blocks. So Swampscott working with a fresh shot clock right now, and it doesn't matter. As another turnover. Kylee getting inside on a travel. She was starting to get it out of control, and she tried to get rid of it, but she could not get rid of it in time. And a charge. Oh no, they call it a blocking foul. My bad. So Swampscott will go to the line for the first time in this quarter. Nope, no line. Yeah. A little bit over aggressive there from Tia. And it'll be two quick fouls right after another called on the Panthers. They were able to avoid much foul trouble, at least in that first quarter. And first half, really. Swampscott got into the bonus at the very end. There's a long three, and that's not going to go. Swampscott, when they've shot the three, for very much it's been to their own detriment. But a bit of frustration might be setting in for them on offense. Beverly has got to capitalize, though. Brooke thought about a three, but not going to happen. Kylee nearly lost it. She was able to maintain control. A little bit of contact there, but no call. Sabrina, nice shot. 32-29. Panthers offense looking a lot more in sync here in this third quarter. Swampscott another three, and not going to go. So the lead down to three. It's about the closest it's been pretty much all day. Kylee inside, try to have something, kick it out to Kylee. Nothing there. Sabrina slows it down, drives inside, a little spot-up jumper, and that's going to go as well. 32-21. We talked about it in that second quarter, this great defense. They just had to take advantage and find something on offense. There's a three from outside. Swampscott, again, not able to make it happen. Couldn't box out effectively, though. And the jump ball is going to go Swampscott's way. Rebounding, again, has been an issue for the Panthers tonight. Nothing there. Grabs for one, rebound again, and a jump ball. This time, obviously, will go Beverly's way. And another stop by the Beverly defense. Swampscott has scored nothing from the floor, actually, so far in this quarter. Inside, trying to get it to Sophie. Probably a bit of an unwarranted pass, though. It goes awry, and Swampscott has it. A long three again, not going to go, and Sophie grabs the rebound. Great box out there by the Panthers, pushing it up floor. Brooke for three. Just off. A little over 2 minutes to go. Beverly has cut the deficit down to 1. Came into the quarter trailing by 9, but the defense has showed up again. Little fake one way, back to the other way. Swampscott grabs the rebound though. A long three again. Not going to go, and a collision and a foul. I'm not really sure who you're going to call the foul on right there. It's going to, well, I'm not going to argue if it's going to go on Swampscott, but still, when both players are going for the ball, it's just, how can you blame that on either player? Sophie thought about a three, but it's not going to take it. Kylie's working outside right there. Now it's Sabrina. Tried to go inside and has it batted away. And another three from Swampscott, probably another ill-warranted attempt, and it's not going to go well for them. I think we see the frustration starting to set in for Swampscott on offense. They've taken a lot of just really uncalled for threes from way outside in this quarter. It's got to be frustration, as nothing has come easy against this Beverly defense. From outside, Kylee for three. She gets it. And the Panthers are out in front, 34-32. Yeah. It's the first lead since Haley opened up the scoring with a three. But Kylee knocked down a huge three right there, and a blocking foul. Stanchel can't believe it. And you'll see it on his face, the frustration. He didn't like that call. Swampscott going to go to the line. The only points they've scored pretty much in this half been from the free throw line. She gets the first one to go to cut the deficit down to 1 for Swampscott. Under a minute to go in this third quarter, where Beverly has rallied back when they were down 9 to take the lead at 34-33. Swampscott has a chance to tie it up right there, and they do. All right. 46 left on the game clock. 28 on the shot clock. Easy look there, but it's not going to go. Sophie had a great look there. Beverly has not finished well on layups and stuff down low. Most of their points from anything down low have been from drawing fouls. Another unwarranted three by Swampscott right there. Brooke from three. Off the mark. Kylee has it. Yeah. But it's going to force a jump ball, and it's going to be Swampscott's ball. Yeah. I thought that was going to be a great play, and Kylee was going to come up with that, but having to go down to your knees to get the ball, it's very easy for someone else to get a hand in there and force that jump ball, and that's what happened. Swampscott down low, working against Sophie. Nothing going to go. Great team defense again by Beverly, and they go into the fourth quarter with this game tied at 34. 34 all, and things just gradually getting better for the Panthers. First quarter didn't go while they wanted. Second quarter, the defense showed up. The offense couldn't quite capitalize. And in that third quarter, they got the offense going enough to go with the defense. It came back down 9, and now we're at 34 apiece. One thing to watch, though, Beverly does have 4 fouls in that third quarter. So 4 fouls right now to Swampscott's 1. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on. They're going to have to be very careful not to put Swampscott in the bonus. And, offensively, just better rhythm, less turnovers. Sabrina getting involved in the scoring. She had 2 buckets. Both times, one on the layup and one she drove inside, stopped, and a little, stop-up shot. Kylee created a bit of her own shot right there as well. She tried to drive inside and then the spot-up little 2-point shot as well. Some of the best highlights from the offensive possession so far from the Panthers in that third quarter. And also, BevCam got some people watching on YouTube right now, so I want to give a shout-out to them. I didn't actually know that we aired on YouTube. Did we do that last year, Dokes? Oh, we did? I thought that was a new thing. I thought we just did it on TV. I thought you put it on YouTube later. Oh, boy, she really sold that. I didn't think she actually ran into that hard. Bit of gamesmanship right there by Swampscott. My producer's still in my ear when we streamed all the games on YouTube last year. You learn something new every day. Sabrina from 2, not going to work. A foul called against Beverly right there. So with 7:18 to go, Beverly has 16 fouls. So just still with 7 minutes to go and a lot of danger of giving Swampscott the bonus. 34-34 is still the score here. From 3 that time from Swampscott, in and out. And they've been about 0 for the last about 6 attempts on threes. Just hasn't worked for them. Driving down low, she's going to get a foul. She might have got bailed out there on that foul because it didn't look like she had a great look. It looked like she might have been a little out of control, but it worked. So now Kylee will go to the line here with a chance to break up this tie. Gets the first. She gets the second as well. 15 points on this game so far for Haley. Sophia Hemsey checked out of the game. Kylee McCarthy back in. Beverly back on top by 2 after those free throws. Swampscott working again, trying to crack this puzzle that's been this defense. Another 3 that falls short, and Beverly gets the rebound. Kylee driving up the floor, loses control, gets it back. From 3, no good for Brooke. She's been a bit off tonight. Oh, Haley out of nowhere gets the steal, but there was no one there for Beverly to get the ball back. So Swampscott maintains possession, but might break the rhythm a bit. Just basically something Beverly's done pretty much since the second quarter is break the rhythm of the offense, but a nice drive there and the first real easy look that the Big Blue has had for the last 3 quarters. That was a spot-up shot that was no good for Sabrina. Now number 15 driving down low and going to draw the foul. And that's going to put Swampscott in the bonus.
Nikki Rosa, shooting 2.
So 5:40 to go. Swampscott back out in front, 37-36. Yep. Swampscott commits its 3rd foul. Your scoreboard says 36-36 on the TV. The one here that says 37-36. I don't actually think the one here is right, though, because score maintains 37-36 right now. As I'm looking at it here. Scott inside. Nothing there, and she has it swiped away before she can even get up to try and make that shot. 15 came out of nowhere there and nearly knocked the ball away from Haley. A lot of contact there, but no call. Inside, battling through it, Haley. I don't know how she was able to get that ball up and get it in. Fighting through 2 defenders there, and she can get the chance to get the and 1. Haley's showing up big time down the stretch right now. 16 points as it stands right now for her. Doing it from more than just from 3-point land too. Going to the line. Haley for the 1-on-1. Well, for the extra point. 39-37, Panthers on top now. Number 4 from 3, got it. Swampscott finally knocks down one of those 3-point attempts at a big time, and they retake the lead again up a point, 40-39. Tia thought about it, but thought better of it. Sabrina, a shot from outside. Oh, lazy ball handling there by Swampscott. Tia has it stolen away. And then a reach-in foul called on Swampscott. Pushes them up to 5 team fouls now. Yep. So that leaves Swampscott with just 2 more to give before Beverly will be in the 1-on-1. Down inside, probably uncalled for with that pass. 15 has it, throws it off Tia Bernard's foot to have it go out of bounds, and so that the Big Blue can keep possession. 3:50 to go, 40-39. This game's coming down to the wire. Panthers have to come back from a 9-point deficit. And pretty much it's been back and forth here in this fourth quarter. Number 5 tried to drive inside. And Tia knocked it away, and it went off her leg out of bounds, and the Panthers will get the ball. Timeout called by the Big Blue, 40-39 the score. We got to give a shout out. She might not be playing into. Beverly called that timeout, my correction. And, you know, she might not be playing. I want to give a shout out to the Marcianos, Alissa and Duncan's grandparents who watched this from Florida, my producer tells me. So we want to give them a shout out and thank them for their support. So 3:35 to go, 40-39 the score right now. Panthers getting the ball after this timeout. Coming down to the wire here, it's been great play and a great job by the Panthers to get back into this game after things really went wrong in that first quarter. The team defense has been sensational. It's been nothing coming easy for the Big Blue. And the offense, after a rough second quarter, has started firing again on pretty much all cylinders, minimizing some of the mistakes. And Haley has gone off definitely in the last 5 minutes. She came into the second half with 11 points. She's now at 17 points. Haley from 3. Got it! She is on fire. 20 points now in the game for her. And the Panthers up by 2 now. (42-30). Swampscott just handing off right now. Yeah. Shot from 3, no good. Sabrina all the way down on the layup, and she can't finish again. It's been an issue for her. She's gotten inside, but having trouble finishing it off. Sophia Hemsey is looking ready to check back into this game. Been one of the inside presences there. Swampscott working against Kylee there, but she couldn't get the shot to fall. Good defense by Kylee. Sabrina all the way down, and a charge called. Oh no!
Are you kidding?
No. That was very little contact for a charge, and I thought her feet were moving. 2:25 to go. Panthers still up by 2. They have 8 fouls. I think the refs might have missed one right there. I believe it should be 1-1 for Swampscott. But maybe they had one more to give. Denied again. And a huge swat out of bounds. .204 to go. Panthers with the ball. Tia tried to drive inside, but nothing there. To Kylee. Going inside, back out to Tia. A long 2, and it's going to go, and it's 44-40. And a timeout taken by the Big Blue. 44-40 the score. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the biggest lead that the Panthers have had. Definitely been the biggest lead since the start of this fourth quarter, where they've basically just jockeyed back and forth between who's in front, usually by 1 point or 2 points. But now the Panthers up a solid 2 baskets, and with how rough it's been for the Swampscott offense to get going against the Pemberley defense, that is big. And a big bucket there and a long 2. With 1:42 to go, this one coming down to the wire. Big to know, though, that Swampscott is going to be in the one-on-one, so they're going to be in the bonus. So any foul should bring them to the line. We're 10 seconds out from restarting this action. I get an update from our producer right now. The Beverly boys up 56-25 in their game. So they're firing on all cylinders and look like they're going to put that one away very early. We're back underway. A little over a minute and a half to go. Swampscott down 2 possessions. Inside and a charge called. Blocking foul called. And that's going to bring Swampscott to the line.
Nikki Rosa shooting 2.
She gets the first to fall. Right away, the fact that Swampscott is in the bonus paying dividends. She can't get the second to fall, and it's still a 3-point lead for the Panthers. Beverly really slowing things down on offense. Kicks it all the way out. Sabrina surveying the floor. Gives up her dribble and still swinging the ball to the outside. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. They're not going to get a shot off. Not very aggressive on the Beverly offense right there. A minute to go. 44-41. They're still out in front. Just basically let the shot clock expire and didn't even put up one attempt. Kicking inside, nothing there. Gets her own rebound. A lot of contact there, but no call. And a timeout called by the Panthers. Under a minute to go, they still nurse that 3-point lead. And they're going to have the ball. So if you're just joining us, like I said, starting off this second half, Beverly had to come back down 9. And the story of the first half, especially that second quarter, was the Panthers played great team defense and just couldn't quite take advantage enough on offense. But they carried that defense over to that second half, executed a little better on offense, and is able to claw back and now lead this game 44-41 with 44 seconds left. Kylee Anderson to be expected a big part of the offensive attack. She's dropped 20 points in this game for the Panthers. We'll see how many passes Swampscott allows before they intentionally foul. There's the intentional foul right there. They foul the sophomore Kylee McCarthy. Looks like Swampscott had one foul there. And now they're going to foul Sabrina. So with having one foul to give at that 44-second mark, they're able to execute both fouls with 36 seconds still remaining. All right. Back underway, 36 seconds to go. Your camera angles are going to change a little bit. We're going to stay in this wide shot as our cameraman have to leave early. Sabrina, it is okay. He had very important things to do. He's got a family to take care of. He's got to pick up his daughter from the train station. Couldn't get that shot to go. 33 seconds left. Swampscott down 3. Number 15 driving inside and gets the bucket. You want to see if you can get this to Haley because you want to bring her to the free throw. Sabrina loses it, gets it back before the jump ball and throws it out of bounds. With 16 seconds left, just as I said, they should probably try to get the ball to Haley. Sabrina had it and lost it, and now Swampscott has life. 11 seconds to go, down 1. Well, this game has been about the Beverly defense, and it's going to be up to the Beverly defense, it looks like, to finish this one off. Because down 1 point and 11 seconds to go, it doesn't look like Beverly's probably going to get another shot. So the story of this game is going to be what's going to decide the game for the Panthers. With the way they've played, you have to be confident that they can stop Swampscott from getting a good look at this, as they have been on them all night on the defensive side. And they are also noteworthy, Swampscott has not shot the 3 well at all tonight. And at times when it looked like they were getting frustrating, they'd throw up threes, and very much to their detriment. So they have not shot from the outside well at all. Rebound's going to let it go for a sec. Throws it nearly out of bounds. And it does. As she tried to save the ball, she stepped on the line. That's like a convenient huddling about something. It's going to be Swampscott ball. At first he pointed as if it was going to be Beverly ball. Well, look there, and a foul called. So your clock is reading 1 second. The one I see here, though, is 7.7 right now on the clock still in this game. Coming down to free throws. And she drains the first. And we're tied at 44. This one to put the Big Blue ahead. Panthers have not been able to grab a lot of rebounds. Going to have to make sure you get this if she doesn't get it, but she does. And Stanchell's going to call a timeout with 7 seconds left. And Beverly is going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat right now to try and pull this one out. 7 seconds left. And again, I mean, it doesn't take many guesses to think about who they want this ball in the hands of. Kylee Anderson, the leading scorer, best shooter right now, and she's had 20 points tonight. So if you can find the wall, a way to get the ball in her hands to end this, that's probably the best chance you have. But they're going to have to take what they can get with 7 seconds left. Stanchell's going to have to draw something up here. And you got to admire that from Swampscott at the free throw line. All the pressure, and she drained them both to put her team in a position to win. All right, T on the inbounds. Here we go. This is for the game. Sabrina brings it up to Kylee from way outside. She got it! It's over! It's over! Oh, and as we said, there's no one you want the ball in the hands of more than Kylee Anderson. And from way outside, she drained it. And the Panthers pull this one off. 47-45 the score. Wow! And as they threw it in, they had to press. Sabrina wasn't able to let the ball roll at all to kill any clock. So right away, she had the ball. She was dribbling. The clock was rolling. And they were still able to give Kylee a pretty good look, and she drained it. And the Panthers pull this one off. Unbelievable. Down 9 points, a first quarter that did not go their way at all. And with great team defense, they came back, really stifled Swampscott's offense from the first quarter on, and were able to claw this way back into it. And to pull it out like that, just wow. It's tough without Alissa thinking about what this season's going to be. But, I mean, if you want to learn something about your team, to be able to pull off something like that, down to the wire, it didn't start off well for them at all. It could have been easy to pack it in, but they pull this one out. And, even without Alissa playing great team defense, and just a sensational win for the Panthers here tonight. I still don't know even what to wrap this one out of talking about, because it's a great win for the Panthers tonight. Kylee finishes with 23 points and pull this one out 47-45. This is Dominic Lorenzano signing off. It's been a great night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.